Hey guys, Donnie here, and thanks for joining me today on Big Drone Flyer 77. I got something pretty cool for you today. I got the H78G. This one is a GPS foldable quadcopter. It is a 5G Wi-Fi network, so you do have to have something that is 5G capability for your Wi-Fi. So you can connect to the FPV through your phone or iOS, whatever it may be. But we'll get to that in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this today. I'm unable to go for a flight due to rain here in California. We've been getting hit with a lot of wind and rain these last few months, so I've kind of had this for a few weeks, been holding on to it. I kind of like to do an unboxing and a flight at the same time, but just going to be an unboxing, and I'm going to show you how to calibrate this as well. So I did open this already to make sure all the parts were here, and everything seems to be here. It's got a really nice case that it comes with, so let me get that out here. It is a semi soft case, so it's not a complete hard case, but it seems like if you drop this or something hits on top, it should protect it pretty well. And it feels like that material that's a little bit water resistant, not waterproof, but at least water resistant for you. So I've got this little foam piece in there so it don't scratch the drone. It does come with your manual and a quick startup guide. So this we'll get into once we go for the flight. This is the app, so that way you can upload the JJRC TST app. So we'll get to that in a flight video later. So there's the manual. It does come with 2 batteries, which is awesome. They do provide 2 batteries, so I appreciate it, JJRC, for doing that. This one here is a 7.4 volt. And it's 900 milliamps, so that's pretty good. They claim to have anywhere from, I believe, 12 to 15 minute flight is what they say at least in the manual, and it takes 200 minutes to charge, so that's roughly just under 3 hours. So it does take a while to charge this, and it is a micro C charger, so it does have that micro C charger inside the package here. So you do have your charger in there. So there's your charger. You just plug it into your computer or wall socket, and it's just a basic charger, just like an Android phone. So there is no computer chip in this one to stop it from charging. Looks like it's built into the battery, so the battery should have an indicator to let you know when it is charged, so you can unplug it. So alright, so you do have 4 sets of props. They're the foldable ones, and it looks like you have some LED light covers that go on the bottom of the drone. Looks like you got looks like there's 2 replacements there. Some screws for the, it looks like you got 4 replacements, excuse me. You got a screwdriver, and you also got some screws for the prop guards, so that way you can screw the prop guards in. Looks like some spare screws for the covers as well. I don't see anything else in there. Looks like one, I don't know if that's extra, but it looks like there's a rubber guard that goes on the landing gear. There's your 4 prop guards that just snap on. Looks pretty easy. I won't be using those. Let's take a look at the drone here. I'm going to go ahead and snap in the legs. It doesn't have any levers, so it's just going to click, and that's it. But it seems pretty snug, so that's good. It's going to click in there. Alright, those are those covers I'm telling you about. They send you 4. For some reason I have one of these rubber pieces in the package, so I don't know, in case you lose one of these, I guess. So, but you got your Wi-Fi antenna sticking out there for FPV. You do have a 1080p camera here. It's kind of hard to see in my lighting, and it does adjust, but more of maybe a 45 degree or a little less. So it doesn't go all the way down, but that's fine. Should work out pretty good, and I can't wait to see how the camera works. Got your on and off button, and then of course here's the second battery's already in it, so you just press down on this, and then you can pull the battery out. And when you go to put the battery in, push down on the button and then snap it in. It doesn't, kind of seems a little cheaply made, the battery housing, but it's working. Looks like it's pretty tight in there, so I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it coming out of there. So let me go ahead and get this controller looked at here. I wanted to go over the controller. It does take the 3 AA's. I went and took the screw out already, and I put 3 AA's in there. So you don't have to put the screw back in. Just make sure you push down on that so this latches good. These are fake antennas, you guys, so you don't have to worry about putting the antenna up. You got your power button here right in the middle. You got your 1 key takeoff, 1 key land. If you hold it for 5 seconds, then it'll be emergency stop. So if the drone's up in the air, it will stop dead up there in the air and fall to the ground. So be careful of that. So that's if you hold it for 5 seconds. Another thing I wanted to go over was what these lights are for that are flashing on the side here. You got these little lights flashing here. So you got 4 of them. The first one is headless mode. That would be this one right here, headless mode. Then you got return to home. Let you know that it's in return to home. It should be flashing when you press that. The third one is GPS signal. That should flash when it's searching for GPS. And then the last one is it's the power light. So it's just right now it's flashing because it needs to be the drone needs to be powered on. Then it should stop. So let me power the drone on. Once it binds, yeah, it should be solid. So now it's bound. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let me go over a few more buttons here. This is headless mode, and this is GPS mode. Right now it is on. If you hold it down, I just put it in altitude hold, so you can shut the GPS off, you guys, which makes it really nice. So I'm gonna put it back in GPS mode. That's your return to home button. Okay, you got your speed rate, and this when you're connected to the app. Since there is no built-in DVR recorder, it's all in app, so you can start it from here by taking a picture one press, holding it down, starts the recording. But that will be in app only. That's the only downfall I see on this so far, is no DVR recorder built in this. I didn't see anything, so you can't put a memory card in there. So anyways, I want to go ahead and calibrate this and show you how to do the GPS calibration. So I'm just going to set the controller down, and then you're just going to rotate this clockwise 3 times until it beeps. There we go. Now you're going to hold it nose facing down. Alright, this is starting to flash. Now it's ready for the second part. So you want to go ahead and rotate it clockwise until the controller beeps. Okay, it's letting me know. Now you're going on a slow flashing right here. So another thing I wanted to show you really quick here is normal drones, when we go to calibrate, we go to the bottom right hand corner. But on this one, let me see if I can find it here really quick. Let me pause you for 1 second. Okay, so normally when we want to do a calibration of the gyros, we'd go to the bottom right hand corner. Well, you don't want to do that. If you do that for 3 seconds, it's going to make you go through the whole calibration for the GPS, you guys. To do an actual calibration for the gyros on this one is down to the bottom for 3 seconds. All the lights will flash rapidly, and then they'll stop flashing. It means that you're calibrated, but make sure you're in a level surface here. And you'll probably want to wait until you get actual GPS signal to do that. So this will let you know when you do lock onto GPS, your controller will beep. And not only that, is this light will go solid here, you guys. It has really nice LED lights. They're nice and bright. So this will go solid blue, and it won't be flashing anymore. So that's when you know you're locked onto satellites and be ready to go. You actually can take off without all the GPS satellites, which I believe in the app it will show you how many satellites you have. I'm pretty sure on here as well. I think this shows how many satellites you have, but I'm indoors, so I'm not going to get any satellites in here. But you can also take off by going in GPS mode. If I go down like this, bottom corners, we can fire the motors up. Shut it off, you do the same, bottom outside corners. So you can fly, but you will not have GPS because I am in altitude hold. So remember that, you guys. I did take this off inside the house, and it does hover very nice, so you can fly it without GPS, but just don't go for no distance run because it's not going to be locked in. So I do recommend locking it in. But anyways, you guys, that's pretty much it for this drone at the time. This is a really nice drone. I just can't wait till it stops raining so I can get this thing out there and get it flying. So do pay attention for that video, so make sure you hit that notification. That way you guys can see the flight video coming up. JJRC on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the descriptions, guys. Right now I looked and it's out of stock, so they should be getting it back in stock again, but I'll leave the link down there so that way you guys can at least look at the info and things like that. And if I hear of any time sooner, I'll go and I'll leave a time in the descriptions on when this will be available, you guys. But it is off of Amazon, JJRC. So alright guys, hey, thanks for watching. Like always, God bless, cheers, and happy flying.